Drama. Hey, how are you?
Hello, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, so my name's Kaylee, or Hunter, whatever you prefer, and I'll be the athletic training student talking to you today. What's your name?
I'm Jack.
Jack. It's nice to meet you. All right.
Nice to meet
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
I was saying it's very nice to meet you, Hunter.
Thank you. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you that we are alone, so like no one's listening in. There's around my corner, all that good jazz. So this is confidential. So what brings you in today? What's going on?
So basically I just haven't been able to sleep lately, and I don't know, like I just feel like I need to sleep and I just can't go to sleep, and it's just kind of concerning,
Yeah.
and I don't know, you know?
Yeah, of course. No, totally understand.
Bunch of I don't know, it's just going through my head, you know?
I'm sorry, what was the last part you cut out? You have a bunch of
like it's just a bunch of I don't know. It's like I'm not sure what's going on, and it's just like I don't know. I'm just hoping to get a little bit of help from you.
Yeah, of course. What year are you?
Yeah, so I'm a freshman at USC.
Okay. What
hmm
sport you play?
I don't typically play a lot of sports. I do
Okay.
some intramural stuff. I try to get involved, but I don't know. It's not going too well. But typically, I mean, just soccer, basketball, usual 6v6 stuff.
Well, those are fun. So when did you move to Columbia? Or are you from Columbia or?
No, I'm not from Columbia. I'm like from this place called Northville, Georgia,
Okay.
and it's just like I just moved here, I guess for college, and but yeah, I'm not from here.
Yeah. What type of living situation are you in? Are you in like a community style dorm or do you have your own room?
I have a roommate, but we don't really talk much. Yeah, it's basically just like a dorm,
Yeah.
basic dorm.
So do you have like people in your hall or is it just more you two in the area?
Yeah, it's us two in a room, and then we have a bunch of like people down the hall. It's like a large like little facility thing where we're all
Okay.
just kind of building.
Is it co-ed or is it just guys?
It's it, it's just us guys.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you guys have like a common area or anything like that?
Like a
Or like
like
a
a
common living room or a kitchen or
yeah, I do not go there. I try to avoid that place at all times.
yeah, I don't blame you. College boys can be a little rambunctious.
Yeah, we're a little weird sometimes.
Are you a big social person or do you prefer to stay to yourself?
Um, I don't know. I was quite popular in high school, and then like I started college this year,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. I feel a little bit alone.
Yeah.
I try, but it's just I don't know. I start to get like a little jittery sometimes.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to like talking to people, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of confusing a little bit.
You know, I feel that. I totally understand. Do you have a good support system back home or?
Yeah, I love my family.
Yeah, that's good. Talk
They
to them a
try to
lot.
they try to talk to me a lot. They're busy individuals themselves, but yeah, we keep in touch.
That's good. I remember when I first moved to college, I literally made my parents was like, you guys are going to talk to me every day at this time. Otherwise, I'm gonna get very upset. And they stuck to it most of the time. But yeah, it's hard when everyone's so busy and has their own schedules.
Hmm.
So have you been, I know you said you're having trouble falling asleep. Do you eventually fall asleep or are you just up all night and sleep through the day or what's that like?
Yeah, so I eventually fall asleep. Um, I have melatonin. I
Mhm.
don't know what's that. It's in probably in my drawer. Here, I'll show you.
Okay.
So I bought this stuff. It's like melatonin.
Okay.
Um, I honestly just take it and it knocks me out sometimes, but I'm just tired of taking it. It's just I usually it's like the remedy to fall asleep for me. If not, it's just constant thinking, constant worrying, things like that. And then like I don't know, I try to distract myself sometimes, so I stop thinking. I end up watching YouTube, TikTok, all this stuff, and like it sort of helps, but at the end of the day, like I don't want to keep doing all that stuff in order to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
I know you said you have like a bunch of like I don't knows going through your head and anxiety. Is it about anything in specific in your life or is it just like general life anxiety?
Um, I think it's just like general. I guess yeah. I mean, I guess I would say it's anxiety. I don't know. I hear it a lot, but I
Yeah.
don't know. If this is what it feels like. Um, but if anxiety is like yeah, feeling like weird and jittery and stuff whenever it comes to like I don't know. Like I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel it just talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Um, but but yeah, I guess that explains the I don't knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I also have anxiety talking to you. This phone scares me so much. I hate the phone. I hate FaceTime. I try to avoid it at all costs. But I make
Yeah.
myself do it and it gets easier. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'm not too jittery.
Mm.
Um, have you made any friends on campus or are you just kind of still feeling everything out?
I'm still figuring everything out. I kind of try to get involved in these groups, like the intramural stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and but I don't know. I kind of just see myself like not. I'd rather just go home. Like I feel more comfortable just going home,
Yeah.
maybe doing some homework,
I feel
watching
that.
Netflix. Yeah.
I know, have you been able to, do you have like early morning classes that you find that are hard to go to because you're having a hard time sleeping? Or are you still able to get up and go to class
Yeah. I have an 8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
and yeah, and I try to go to it sometimes. It's because attendance is optional.
Okay.
So since it's optional, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going. Like I'm just gonna sleep, like eat 4 bagels or something like that. But it's
Yeah.
literally like I just don't want to go. I just feel more comfortable at home.
Yeah. Is that
Mhm.
the only class that you find yourself not going to, or do you have other classes that are mandatory?
I have other ones, but I feel good about going to those. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like a lesser workload. Maybe there's lesser people in that class. Maybe it's just like the professors seem a little bit nicer, easier going, and more understanding. But I like those classes more than the morning class. But it's still like it's still weird. Like I want to be able to like all of my classes because I'm a freshman and I want to get through this whole college thing because then if I don't go to college, then my mom's gonna get mad and my dad's gonna get mad at me. Everybody's gonna get mad at me, and I feel like they already hate me, and I feel like they already think I'm like acting weird, and I don't like it's just I don't know.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
talked to your family about this or about what you're feeling? Or you,
I tried, but it's just like I don't I don't want to worry them too much.
yeah.
I don't want them to think that like I'm depressed or something like that. Which that's why I'm kind of seeking help first because like
Yeah.
I kind of want to make sure it's like it's what I think it is, and before I go to them and put stuff on the table for them because I don't know. Like I said, I don't want them to worry about me, because I worry about them myself, and
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just I mean it took a lot to get here to USC.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get through it.
Okay. Have
Mhm.
you reached out to any of the on-campus like mental health services, or do you know how to reach out to them? Would that be something you're interested in? Or are you still just thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I would be down. I haven't reached out.
Okay.
You're the only person that I've talked to so far.
Okay. Well, thank you for trusting me.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
I know it's hard to talk
it's
about.
yeah. I don't trust a lot of people. I'll be honest with you, but
Yeah, me either.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's good that you're working on it. That's always good.
Yeah, I just kind of I just need to get back.
Yeah. What class is it in the morning? Like, is it like a math class, business class, history class?
Um, it's like a environmental class. We're like it's just an elective. It's not even part of my major. We're learning about like different algae in the sea and plankton and whatnot. Um, which is, I mean, it's kind of interesting because it's different from what I usually learn. But it's kind of boring sometimes. Yeah.
I see you have fish on your wall. Are you big into marine life, or you just stick it for funsies?
Yeah, I caught that fish, and then
Really?
yeah, that's
Fantastic.
it's from my local lake. That's kind of what I do sometimes. It eases my mind whenever I go fishing. Um, I usually just kind of go by myself because it's just like it's peaceful going out on the water and like I feel like that's just kind of a hobby that I've come to love.
Yeah. Did you bring your fishing stuff with you here?
Um, no, I'd have to buy some. Like I really want some, but then like I'd have to get a job. I'd have to like be able to afford it. I don't even have time because of my schedule, and it's
Yeah.
just like I don't really know any fishing things, and I would love to go with somebody that knows how to fish. But especially down here because the waters down here are different. But like I don't know if like anybody would be down to go with me. Like they'd probably think I'm weird because okay, this finance major that wants to go fishing, a stranger, whatever, whatever. Like I just don't want to strike anybody as being like weird. But I would love to. I might honestly go this weekend just because I have a little bit of free time this weekend. I might just go by myself and try to figure it out, maybe catch some fish.
I know it's kind of like dorky because it's more like our parents thing, but I know there's like Facebook groups per city that like do stuff like that. Like I'm in a Columbia one that does hiking, and there's not anyone in it from school. So like you don't have to, or you can pick one that doesn't have anyone in from school. Usually has a ton of turnout for like the different events. And I'm sure there's a fishing one with all the rivers. So like you could go, probably wouldn't see anyone you know. They usually have supplies for you. So you can just find a way to relieve stress there and get away from everybody, maybe make some friends outside of school who you feel more comfortable with, or don't feel like you have to be like a perfect student with, and just hang out and talk about fish, if that would be
Yeah,
something you'd be interested in. And I think they carpool, at least the hiking one. I'm in carpools if you need it. So really helpful, really fun. Once again, I know Facebook's kind of dorky. It's more of our parents thing.
yeah, I like fish.
Yeah. All right. How's eating going? You go to the dining hall a lot? Do you eat at home?
Eating's okay. Um, I kind of like gained a little bit of weight. Um, but then again, like I feel like it's just fluctuating. Like I lost some weight, I gained some weight. I kind of have periods where like I don't know. I find it kind of whenever I don't have that much schoolwork that I like tend to eat a lot, and then when I
Yeah.
have a lot of schoolwork, I tend to like lose weight because I'm just too worried about school, and then like I just kind of forget about eating, and then it's just like I'll be in bed by the time I like remember I'm like, oh, I didn't eat dinner, and then I'm just like, I'll just sleep it off, and then like I don't end up going to sleep, and then I just end up getting on TikTok, and then I just end up staying on there for like 2 hours, and then like I end up like it's 2 a.m. and then it's like, oh my god, like I should have fallen asleep. I have class at 8 in the morning, and then like I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I also am really bad at eating. I'm an athletic training grad school. I literally never have time to eat. And if I don't eat, I start to feel really, really sick. And I'm so bad at making myself eat. And I follow this like TikTok account that like periodically will show up and be like, hey, have you eaten today? And I'm always like, no. And then like you can sit there and like eat with them, which I know sounds so silly, but like it's comforting, at least to me, to like be able to eat with somebody. And it's like a reminder. So like if you're really worried about the eating, and if you would like a reminder like that, that could be helpful. Cause I know you said you like TikTok, or there's a bunch of nutritionists on campus who, if you're not really comfortable talking about the whole mental health aspect, or even that you're struggling with eating, you'd be like, hey, I'm just really interested in finding out more about eating and nutrition and how it works and what I should be eating for my body. Don't have to tell them anything you don't want to. You can just say, hey, this is a free service, I'd like to use it. And they can tell you a little bit, and they can tell you where on campus, how to remind yourself to eat, what you can, like meals to make, maybe if you don't have time to take with you. So that could be something you could look into. It's pretty sure it's free. And they could help you with meals if that's something that you'd like to do. I can set you up with them as well. I can get you in contact with someone.
Yeah, that sounds very helpful.
Yeah, of course. So I'll get you in contact with them and the mental health people.
Yeah, I'll definitely I'll look out to the eating people. I think it's okay. I feel like it's manageable right now. It's not too bad. But if I do feel a little bit, worse about the eating part, then I'll definitely contact them. But it's not really like my main concern right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Thank you
and
though.
yeah, no, of course. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, or is there anything else you're feeling? Are you still feeling unsure about the sleeping? Um,
Like, do you think it's because I just kind of worry a lot, like that, like it's just kind of racing thoughts, I
yeah.
guess. Like, is that why I can't really sleep? Like, I don't know.
I'm not a mental health professional, so I can't like diagnose you or anything. I can refer you to other people, but I know that I also have struggled with anxiety my whole life. I've been seeing a counselor since I was 10 years old. And I periodically struggle with that. And I feel like there are things you can do to help. And I feel like that might be the cause of it. Once again, like I can't give you a for sure answer. And I know that a lot of people struggle with it. So I know it feels scary and that you're by yourself. And I know everyone says that it's so cliche, but it's so true. A lot of people do struggle with it because people don't like to talk about it, which totally, totally fine. Totally understand that. Um, but it is common, and I can get you set up. They can give you a for sure. They can probably give you a better game plan than what I can give you. But I can tell you that there are like apps that like meditation apps that'll help. White noise machine knocks me out. Like listening to the rain or the ocean, you like water, maybe like a lake or something, makes me
Yeah.
fall asleep, helps me calm my thoughts. Counting sheep, which I know was like in all the kids' cartoons, but it's actually so helpful. I always knock out around like 70 when I can't calm my mind.
I
So
like I might count fish or something.
yeah, count fish. There you go. Count trout.
Yes, I like trout.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that sounds very helpful.
Yeah, I'm glad. Is there any that my roommate just fell? Well, hope they're okay. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about or anything like that? Any other questions for me?
Yeah, that was funny. Your roommate.
Yeah,
Should
go
probably check on her. But yeah, that's no questions. What do you think I should do next? Are you going to?
I'm gonna get you set up. I'm gonna go ahead and like reach out to people and the mental health services, and I'm gonna send you the people for the nutrition if you feel like you want to talk to them at any time. And I'll go ahead and let them know that you're thinking about coming, just that you're interested in learning more about nutrition, not about anything else we talked about. Because I mean, I am an athletic training student. They'll probably just think you're interested about fitness and stuff. So I'll just be like, hey, I've got a student interested about food and how, all that stuff works. Just so if they see your name, they can get you in faster. And I'll send you their information, and then I'll get you set up at the mental health service. They'll probably reach out to you about an appointment time. I won't say anything about what we talked about. Obviously, I was like, hey, I've got a student interested in learning more about your services. Would you like to speak with them? Give you their information as well, and they'll reach out to you, and you can tell them whatever you want. You can tell them everything we talked about. You can just say, I'm curious to learn more about your services, and they can let you know. Because I know you said you have trust, you're not really sure if you want to talk about it. Totally fine. Just give you that opportunity to talk about it with them. If you're nervous about it, I find making a list of what you want to talk about before going in helps. That way you don't have to like look at their eyes, because I think eye contact can be really scary in those situations. And just read off your list. And you can always reach back out to me if you have any more questions or concerns. Don't really want to talk to anybody, and I can keep looking for some more resources that might be more anonymous. I know there's ones you can do on your phone and talk with people, like a therapist on your phone who are certified and everything, but it'll probably be a little bit more anonymous if you're worried about people knowing. There's tons of
Yeah.
options you can explore, just whatever you feel most comfortable with, but I'll for sure get you set up with the student health services here as the first step.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too, Hunter.
Bye.
Bye.